what is it that we're trying to do then if we're not presenting all that information?
Right. It's a great question and absolutely critical to this approach to speaking. What I notice is that there's this one technique that happens in 46 of the 50 most popular TED Talks and in these best-selling books. And even if you looked up ancient content by people like Aristotle and in The Art of War, you see this pattern again. And it's what I call a silver bullet. It's a certain kind of sentence that when you engineer this sentence in a precise and predictable way, people have these aha moments. But I actually like to use a far more modern example to demonstrate the impact. And it's in a New York Times bestselling book called Creativity, Inc. And it's by a man named Ed Catmull. He's the co-founder of Pixar. And what Ed was charged with doing with this book is explaining what it was about Pixar that made it not only so commercially successful with its movies, but also so critically acclaimed. And what he described was about a quarter of the way into the book, he said something that, you know how in a Kindle, like you can highlight passages and it aggregates it. And so if like a lot of people highlight a certain thing, it'll tell you that.
Right.
So last time I looked at Creativity Inc., 6,500 people had highlighted this one sentence. And what he said was, getting the team right is the necessary precursor to getting the ideas right. And this sentence was highlighted 6,500 times. And that winds up being what we call Ed's silver bullet. It was a one-sentence recipe that explains the entirety of the Pixar culture as a single thought. The reason why people highlighted it so many times is because they felt empowered just by reading that one sentence. They didn't need to read the rest of the book. All they needed to read was that one sentence. But that one sentence became so powerful and it got highlighted 6,500 times because people were able to form ideas without any other context.